Hello out there, we're on the air, and it's ACHA Division I Hockey Night tonight in Lawrenceville. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of TCNJ Lions Ice Hockey, live here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, lads of all ages, live from the TSAI Field House and on the campus of the Lawrenceville School. My name is Trey Wright. Game number 4 on tap of the season for the Lions. And TCNJ still looking for their first win of the season here in 24-25. They are rematching the Mountain Hawks of Lehigh after traveling up to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania last night. A late game for the Lions, and they ended up falling 2-1 to the Mountain Hawks on the road to fall to a record of 0-3. Meanwhile, Lehigh on the other end of that battle, scoring late in that late in the third period, 3 minutes to go. Shane Malid scoring the go-ahead goal for the game winner. We'll get into your starting lineups in just one moment, but before that, let's go downstairs and get you your opening ceremonies here for game number 4 of the Lions season.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the TSAI Field House in Lawrenceville, New Jersey for tonight's ACHA Division I matchup between the visiting Lehigh University Mountain Hawks and your TCNJ Lions. Here are tonight's starting lineups presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, beginning with Lehigh. Starting at left wing, number 18, Zach Knopf. At center, number 13, Zach Gruber. At right wing, number 21, Shane Malid. At left defense, number 4, Dylan Gagliardi. At right defense, number 5, Ted Justice. And in goal for the Mountain Hawks, number 33, Ben Spire. Lehigh is coached by Joshua Hand, assisted by John Musella and Matthew Phillips. And now, the starting lineup for the College of New Jersey Lions. At left wing, a senior from Flemington, New Jersey, number 27, Eric Santu. At center, a junior from Belmead, New Jersey, number 48, Joey Greenspoon. Right wing, a senior from Woodridge, New Jersey, number 18, Ryan Lagriola. At left defense, a senior from Wyckoff, New Jersey, alternate captain, number 13, Alex Katsonis. At right defense, a senior from Ringwood, New Jersey, your captain, number 16, Scott Martin. And in goal for the Lions, a senior from Westwood, New Jersey, number 33, Mike Busanich. TCNJ is coached by Andrew Duco, assisted by Paul Bacho and Rob Gomes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as you are able to and move your hats. Please remain standing as we honor America and those who defend this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Always a beautiful rendition of the national anthem as we get set for puck drop here on a beautiful September 21st evening. It is the 21st night of September after all. And we're looking for a little bit of magic here for this TCNJ team, looking to get win number 1 of the season. Going over the starting lineups for the Lions once again. Eric Santo, Joey Greenspoon, and Ryan Lagriola starting on the top line. Top pairing, your captain Scott Martin and Alex Gatsonis on the starting blue line, and Mike Bucinich gets the start between the pipes tonight with Ethan May playing last night up in Bethlehem. And then Zach Koff, Zach Gruber, Shane Malid, your top line for the Mountain Hawks. Dylan Gagliardi, Ted Justice on your starting pair, and Ben Spire between the net. Played last night for the Mountain Hawks. Will get the call between the pipes here tonight, here for Lehigh once again. Getting ready for the opening draw here. It'll be Gruber and Greenspoon with the opening draw. Here we go to the pen and the paper for game number 4 of the campaign for TCNJ. Good start all the way back there as Scott Martin will try and fight for it. Couple of Lehigh Mountain Hawks on the other side, and taking it back over away is Gatsonis. Gatsonis behind his own end gets it over to Greenspoon, but goes back into possession of Lehigh, and they try to get the first shot on net. Now a 2-on-1 the other way, whistling it wide over Bucinich. Believe that was Gagliardi who had an opportunity, in Bucinich will cover here. First stoppage of the game, firing the first salvo, a miss there from Lehigh. Did take the first shot of the night. Draw to the right-hand side of Mike Bucinich coming into tonight 0-1. Last night was the first start for the senior from Westwood, New Jersey, as Lehigh will take it back on the own end. Stout will come back with it. Nick Stout, the Three Bridges, New Jersey native. A lot of guys here from Somerset and Hunterdon County on this TCNJ team. And taking it back there, the number 25 of Luke McKanka. Down back the other way goes TCNJ, still looking to get it in the Lehigh zone. Back of the point, Jack Mishkin taking it. Comes back over to the Mountain Hawks. Right in front, Bucinich able to make the short side save. 2 shots, 2 saves for Mike Bucinich. TCNJ falling 2-1 to Lehigh last night, with Colin Halkowski recording the only goal for the Lions, and they're going to get on there outside of their own end of the ice for the first time, and Lehigh will pin them right back into the zone. Taking it away there, trying to take it away there is Rich Stefanik. Lehigh not giving up. TCNJ just still looking for their first shot on goal of the evening. Pachalski will take it back into his own corner. Lehigh try to dig at it again. That's Reed Powers trying to dig at it. Finally fanning on the shot there was Lehigh. Ryan Carr not able to get a shot off. And now the first opportunity of the evening for TCNJ. Trying to take it back the other direction were the Lions, but it'll be Lehigh 2-on-2 back the other direction. Big hit into the boards there. As TCNJ will clear out of the zone, not quite far enough for an icing, and leaving it a little bit behind him was Dylan Gagliardi. One of the 2 starting defensemen tonight, Ted Justice, right behind him. So come back over to Scott Martin, starting lines back on the ice. So come back over into the possession of Ben Spire for the first time this evening. Spire makes puck and trying to dance through the defenses. Greenspoon trying to go through and making his first stop of the evening. Ben Spire, the Hendron, Virginia native senior for this Lehigh team. So both teams having opportunities on both ends of the sheet of ice as Matthew Greenspoon will come on down, the older of the Greenspoon brothers. Joey getting the start as a top-line center here tonight. Matthew trying to dig at it. Stefanik was trying to dig at it as well. Kept it in the zone there by TCNJ. It's Colin Phillips stabbing at it. Now a shot from long range. Beautiful dump in there from TCNJ before the red line, avoiding the icing. And Justice will hold on here. Jesse Heinberg with speed. That's actually Zach Gruber, top line center, trying to get something to go on the other side there for Knopf. Just a little too far out in front of Knopf there. Digging at it once again was Max Toomey. TCNJ back in possession of the biscuit. Gatsonis back across over to Martin. Those two skaters, two of only 4 guys that have goals tonight, that have goals this season. Scratch that, Scott Martin's the only one with a goal. I believe Gatsonis has an assist from last night. Taken back there by Knopf. Puck all the way on the high glass. And Lehigh will take it back once again. Going down was Jack Mishkin, and that'll be sent the length of the ice. For an icing call with 16:15 to go in the opening frame, still scoreless for game number 4 of the season, our second home game of the year here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And what a weekend it has been so far for BSB, and what a day it's going to be, and what a weekend it has been so far and is going to be. Rather at that, Ryder absolutely crushing Seton Hall last night. And then Rutgers earlier on that, coming back in a 5-1 win over the Pioneers of William Patterson. The Widener Pride get their first start tonight, and they'll be playing them tomorrow. They'll be playing once again tomorrow against Christopher Newport. Long range chance goes wide of Ben Spire. TCNJ just trying to get the chances. Lehigh cutting back here on their horses. Cutting back across, that one goes to the left-hand side of Bucinich. Lehigh still keeps the zone. Cutting back is Heinberg. Heinberg playing on the wing right now, normally plays as a center. Nearly flipped out, kept in there by Parmenter. And TCNJ coming in the other direction. 2-on-1 if they hurry. May fanned on the shot, blew a tire, and goes face first into the dasher board. Hitting the trio of embarrassing moments, and Lehigh trying to make them pay. Big hit on the far end there by a Lion. Lehigh still not relenting. Opportunity, glove down there by Bucinich. That was Heinberg looking for a chance. He has been all over the ice so far. Lehigh trying to draw in closer. 3 shots, 3 saves for the senior. With 2 seniors on opposite ends of the ice for Bucinich and Spire. TCNJ will win the draw for a brief moment. Hounded from behind there and going down into the boards hard. That was Matthew Korobko, it looks like. He's still fighting for the puck with a Mountain Hawk. Taken back there once again. Lehigh trying to press right into the low slot. Nobody was home at the doorstep. And here comes TCNJ in the opposite direction. Trying to go for the stretch pass there is Kushner. Kushner trying to fight for it. Lehigh intercepts. Kushner right at the doorstep. Trying to get it through. Once again. Big save by Spire. His best test of the night. And we're going to have a little bit of a Donnybrook right afterwards. The action picking up here. 2 straight shots for TCNJ. And Ben Spire covering both of them. And some extracurriculars afterward there between the Mountain Hawks and the Lions. Pachalski and Gruber will meet at the dot. It's won by Lehigh once again. Skied high out in neutral territory. And nearly a 2-on-1 for Lehigh, but they weren't quick enough. They'll come back all the way over to Matt Sislow, and a turnover. 2-on-1 the other way. Back over. Save Bucinich. His best stop of the evening so far. And Pachalski will get on his horse, but the puck a little too far out in front of him. Now Lehigh trying to split through the defense once again. That was the fast, quick wheels there of Landon Lynch. Couldn't quite get through. 3-on-2 the other way. Pachalski trying to go with a wrist shot past Spire. Spire makes the stop there. Puck comes back out of the zone. Gatsonis will come back on with a top pairing with Scott Martin. Martin trying to flip it away, turns it over instead. Right in front, Bucinich is able to make the stop, but we're going to get a penalty here. One of the Lions into the board hard. Couldn't quite tell who it was. Believe that is Scott Martin, who took a nasty hit into the boards and is indeed going to be the team captain. And we're going to get our first penalty of the evening. It's going to be an elbowing call against Zach Gruber here with 13:47.
Minor for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 47 seconds. Gruber, 2 minutes for elbowing at 13:47 in the first period.
So Gruber, 2 minutes for elbowing, and now the TCNJ power play gets its first chance to operate tonight. Shot through traffic, saved, rebound collected by this penalty killing unit. First penalty of the season for Lehigh, as their penalty killing unit gets its first chance to operate. A little slow out of the gate so far for TCNJ. Trying to get through the defense there is Helkowski. Not quite in the zone. Having a tag up are the Lions, as Stefanik will send back over to May at the other end. Now short-handed is Lehigh trying to dance through Bucinich. Nobody was home for Lehigh. They had a wide open net on the other side. And trying to go through the defense now is TCNJ. Taken away there by Michigan. He'll clear it out of the zone. Not an opportunity quite yet for fresh legs on the ice for this second penalty killing unit for Lehigh. And Martin will come back the other way. Scott Martin, the man who drew the elbowing penalty, sends it back in. Clearing it back in, taking it back out of their own zone. There is TCNJ, race for the puck for the icing. Good race out of there, out of Phillips. He's able to get through. Spire just trying to dig it out of there. One final chance, and another tripping call is going to be against Lehigh. Bucinich to the bench, extra skater on. TCNJ looking to get on the board here early with the empty net. Delayed penalty against Lehigh. They'll go 5-on-3. Phillips will get it back over to Martin at the point. Martin got Kushner to his left side, gets it all the way over to May. May just trying to dig it around, avoiding Lehigh to try and touch the puck. Still delayed call against the Mountain Hawks for a trip. Martin loses the puck for a brief moment. Still 6-on-4. May looking for a lane, back over to Martin. Martin through traffic. He'll get it into Spire. And with 11:50 to go, 3 seconds left, it'll be a tripping call against Lehigh. And we'll see who's going to the sin bin. And it looks like it's going to be the number 6 of, not sure who that is on my line chart. Not sure who that is, but a 5-on-3 for 3 seconds coming up. TCNJ, one last opportunity. Spire right at the doorstep. TCNJ digging for it. Is it out? It is. What a save there by Ben Spire, covering up the puck, and he is able to lay on top of it and get it out. And it's going to be the number 6 of Nick Sinicola. There'll be a stoppage here. 1:53 to go. In the penalty towards Sinicola. Through traffic, right in front, looking for it. They score! Beautiful chance on the power play right in front. TCNJ on the man advantage, puts it home. And it's going to be Jack Ellis, the man who we thought was going to be out of the lineup out of last night. Off the floor and on the board for Ellis. He pots it home on the power play. Right place, right time for Ellis. One-time tap-in pass on the power play with 11:34 to go. TCNJ with their first lead of the season. And that'll come out of the zone. Waiting to see who has the assist with 11:34 to go. We know that it is going to be Ellis who was first in the Selly line. It's going to be Ellis from Ryan Walter wearing number 19. TCNJ gets on the board early at 11:34. TCNJ, another opportunity now. Greenspoon passing back all the way over, trying to go for two this time, and Phillips is going to draw another penalty. We'll see who's going to the box now. A lot of ink on this score sheet. It's going to be a tripping call against Lehigh, their third penalty of the evening. It's a hook.
TCNJ power play goal. His first of the season, scored by number 9, Jack Ellis. Assisted by number 19, Ryan Walter. Time on the goal, 11 minutes, 34 seconds.
So a cross check there against Noah Parmenter. And TCNJ looking to go up by 2 as that one will go over the high glass, still in play. Logan May trying to dig at it along there with Barrera. Another good opportunity there as that one will go up into the bench. And a stoppage.
Lehigh minor penalty number 22, Noah Parmenter, 2-minute minor for cross-checking, for hooking.
So hooking call against Parmenter. 10:36 to go in the opening period. TCNJ leads 1-0, their first lead of the season. And that one automatically goes up into the high glass. And that'll be cleared out of the zone there by Lehigh. Charlie Long was the one who cleared that out. Ryan Bucinich will set it back up for Martin. And Scott Martin will get on his horse, still looking for his first goal, his second goal of the season. Martin trying to go all the way the distance there. Drops it back over to Jake Barrera. Barrera spins around, gives himself a little bit of space from Lehigh. Gives it back over to May. May over to Martin, trying to skirt through traffic. Another good opportunity for TCNJ. Can't quite send it home. And Ellis, the man with the only goal of the game, sends it wide, trying to get it in. They score! No, and I thought that it didn't score. The linesman or the referee said that it was in. That one still goes wide. So we continue to play on. Barrera Knack back with it, back over to Ellis. Martin quarterbacking this power play. That one sent through traffic. Barrera trying to go through. No, it goes. They say it does not go in. The referee says that the net came off of its moorings already. Barrera thought he had a sure-handed goal. And the referees are going to talk about this real quick. I don't know what is going on. That is 2 goals. That is 2 almost goals that we thought were going to be sure things. And now it looks like Andrew Duco is going to want to talk to the referee about this. Goal scoring has been an issue with TCNJ to start off with this season. Like we said, having their first lead of the year in game number 4. And losing an edge there at the blue line was Scott Martin, and that might have a shorthanded opportunity for Lehigh. Down the far side, laying it fly there was Gruber on the penalty kill. 10 seconds left in the tripping minor towards Parmenter. Parmenter back over to Sinicola. Sinicola will clear it out of the zone one last time, and that'll do it. First penalty kill, or second penalty kill of the evening as Parmenter will skate back to the box. And everybody is clamoring for too many men on the ice as Parmenter was skating it back, saying that there were 6 skaters on the ice with the TCNJ bench. Referees were not paying attention, and TCNJ just trying to get it out of their own zone. Lehigh will collect back with it, hounded from behind there. Big hit right in the front of the scorer's net. Phillips on Sinicola. Now Lehigh the other direction. Big save by the bus. Mike Bucinich, save number 7 of the evening. make that save number 8 of the evening, and TCNJ cooking with gas in the shot ratio, 16-8 right now in favor of the Lions. Gruber, quick shot off of the draw, not able to get on the back end there. Gruber finding it, trying to get it again, and still come back over to Walter. Walter spins away from Gruber, comes back over. Stout now just trying to skate with the puck, give himself a little bit of space, and back over to Walter. Joey Greenspoon can't quite corral it down. Icing waved off as Lagriola will chase after it with Jack Mishkin. Trying to skirt through traffic nearly between the legs of Ben Spire. He covers up. It is shots galore here at the TSAI Field House. TCNJ, after stumbling a little bit out of the gate in the first half of this first period right now, 17 shots on the board, only 1 goal past Ben Spire. And the shot totals from last night really tell the tape from yesterday. I believe there was something like 85 shots total between the two teams last night. So both high-flying offenses and really good defense and goaltending. And it was just a matter of time before the bow broke last night. So Ethan May was in net. Mike Bucinich back in the net. And here comes Pachalski trying to dance through the D once again, dropping it back over to Kushner. Pachalski had it right on his skate. Wasn't able to quite get it in. Hit behind the play there was a Mountain Hawk, now trying to dig at it once again and dance through the D themselves is Lehigh. Gruber trying to get it back over. Hounded from behind by Stout. Gruber dropping it back over for Knopf. Knopf and Stout fighting for it. That's actually Pachalski who's right behind him. Shot through traffic, collected by Gruber. Mike Bucinich doesn't know where it is, and it's finally cleared out over the dasher board, and it's going to come all the way to Ben Spire. A clear all the way on a shot on net. And that is how you do a line change here in D1, ladies and gentlemen. Burst of speed out of Heinberg will set it up the ice there for Morgan Waddell. Waddell. Trying to get it away. Lehigh still with an opportunity. Now May will take it back on the other end. Just trying to clear it out of the zone. Losing an edge right in front of him there was the 12 of Waddell. And TCNJ back in their own zone again. Opportunity in front, trying to get one on Bucinich, trying to get it again. That one goes behind 33. May and Sislo digging at the loose biscuit, trying to get it there once again is Waddell. Morgan Waddell fighting for the puck. Now fighting for the puck is Heinberg. Heinberg, as that's tripped on the play there, was Logan May. No call on it. We continue to play on. Clearly hooked on a partial breakaway. But the referees let them play on. Sislo back with the puck, closing in on 5 minutes left in period number 1. TCNJ leads 1-0. Knockdown was Sislo. Looking for a call. He will not get it. 2-on-1 for Lehigh the other way. Trying to dance around the goal mouth. Right through Bucinich. He's able to make the stop with the skates. Quick shot there from Ryan Carr, the nearby Bryn Mawr native. And a good save there from Bucinich, his 11th save of the evening. And this is starting to be a carbon copy game of last night. High-flying offenses, incredible goaltending. And TCNJ drawing first, leading 1-0 here, closing in a third of the mark through this game. Martin rings it around the board, trying to find Gatsonis once again. Puck pops out of the zone. Lehigh will have to dump and chase. Escart Martin will slow the tempo just a little bit, and that'll go all the way the length of the ice. Icing is waved off as he was just trying to clear it out. And taking back the other way there, Jack Mishkin. Mishkin still on the puck. Sets it up at their own blue line. But pass a little too far out in front there for Mason Goldstein. Martin will collect back for it. And just popping out of the zone there, Lehigh delayed offsides, have to tag up. Gatsonis across the Lawrenceville School crest at center ice. Cutting back for it is Lagriola and Joey Greenspoon. Trying to dig at the loose puck once again. Greenspoon, Lagriola trying to get it away there from Michigan. And a little bit behind Scott Martin, icing waved off there. Under 5 now to play in period number 1. TCNJ continues to lead 1-0 on the 21st night of September. Looking for a little earth, wind, fire, and magic. And trying to get their first win of the season before they enter NECHL play next weekend with a dual home matchup against the Golden Griffs of Canisius. And us being from Ryder, at least broadcasting-wise, we know the rivalry with the Golden Griffins of Canisius College. Wholeheartedly rooting for this TCNJ team as Greenspoon is going to bring it just a little bit offside. And a stoppage with 3:35 to go in the first frame here from Cy. Pachalski wins the draw right between him. Stout long-range chance and having to glove it down there was Spire once again. That was about as clean of a face-off draw and shot as you'll ever see. Right between the legs of Greenspoon, or Pachalski rather, and Stout. Long-range chance right from the center line. Puts it on net, shot number 20 of the evening. 19 saves for Ben Spire so far. Kushner trying to get over to Pachalski. Intercepted there by Lehigh. Taken back there once again by the Mountain Hawks. Stout trying to fight with it with Gruber, rather Kopp. As Malid trying to find a loose change, and we're going to get a whistle. It looks like we're going to get a little hand pass here. And a face-off to the left-hand side of Mike Bucinich. It'll be to the right of the bus with Pachalski and Gruber meeting at the dot. 3:08 to go in the first period. Lehigh wins the draw. Shot from long range, blocked by Michigan. Blocking his own team's shot. And fighting for the loose puck there, TCNJ. Pachalski taking it back down the near side. Pachalski, beautiful chance on the wrister. And a better save there from Spire. Now Kushner in low traffic, not able to get there in time. Stout will take it away. Trying to defend from these top wingers of Knopf and Malade. Puck takes the one hop off the dasher board. Pachalski takes it away, says thank you very much for not tending the goal. Beautiful chance in front for Ellis. Spire says no. And that was nearly a certified Steve Dangle moment right there. Ellis says thank you, goaltender, for not tending the goal. And now we're going to get another penalty against Lehigh. Their 4th of the first period. It's going to be a roughing call against Max Toomey. 2:27 to go here in the first.
Lehigh minor penalty number 20, Max Toomey, 2-minute minor for roughing. Time in the penalty, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Toomey, 2 minutes for roughing, 2:27 in the first period.
Sending it through traffic was Barrera, rather. And now Lehigh, short-handed, back the other way goes Waddell. Waddell fighting for it with Martin. 3-on-1 battle for the puck as Martin will take it back away there. Back over to Ellis, playing in the extra skater role for the Lions tonight. Talked to Paul Baccio before the game and wasn't sure as of last night if Ellis was going to be in the lineup with an upper body injury. But he is, and he's got the only goal of this game so far. Closing in on a minute to go here in the first period. It has been one whale of an opening frame here between these two teams on a beautiful Saturday night in Jersey. Still digging for the puck. Lehigh will come back out with it. 2-on-2 short-handed. Now just a lone man on a mission is Jesse Heinberg. He'll put a shot on Bucinich. Martin will take it back away. Heinberg not quite done yet. $1:23 to go in the period. Martin just can't quite get it out as being hounded there once again there by Long. Stick-to-stick, tape-to-tape pass to Phillips. He's not able to get it out of there. Another opportunity. May back away, backhands it. 1 minute to go in the period.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Under a minute to go in period number 1. Right at the doorstep was May. He couldn't find the back of the 4x6. Martin backhands it over to Barrera. Barrera from Ellis. May once again another opportunity. Logan May tried to find Barrera. He wasn't able to get there. Lehigh coming back the other way. 2-on-3. Wrist shot. Beautiful save there from Busanich. And he'll glove that down for yet another fantastic stop. 3 seconds to go into the Toomey Minor. Again, 4 penalties in this first period for Lehigh. That's part of the reason why they're down 1-0 here, trying to just knot this back up. Remember, last night's game ended up being a 1-1 game all the way up until 3 minutes to go in the third. And trying to get that same mojo going are the Mountain Hawks, and now we're going to get our first TCNJ penalty of the evening. It's a cross-check. 16.6 seconds to go. We'll see who will go to the sin bin for TCNJ. And it looks like it's going to be Kushner here. Going to the box with 16 seconds to go in the first.
TCNJ minor penalty number 7, Josh Kushner. 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 16 seconds. Kushner, 2 minutes for cross-checking. 16 seconds left in the first period.
One final opportunity for Lehigh trying to knot this game back up. It's in the far corner, and that'll do it for period number 1. Still fighting for it. We're a couple of players, but time will expire. Kushner will have 1 minute and 44 seconds left of penalty time at the end of the second period, at the beginning of the second period. But right now, TCNJ off of the stick of Jack Ellis lead the way 1-0 going into the first intermission of the night. We'll step aside here. TCNJ leads 1-0. And we're back for the second period of tonight's game between TCNJ and Lehigh, live on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. My name is Trey Wright, and TCNJ leading 1-0 off of a power play goal from Ryan Ellis. Jack Ellis, rather. So Jack Ellis getting the goal there on the power play with 11:34 to go. And a secondary assist was added to that goal. It originally read Ellis from Ryan Walter, but Colin Phillips getting credited after a review there, so it's reading Ellis, Phillips, and Walter. 11:34 left in the first period on the power play, and TCNJ has been on the power play for the majority of that first period. 4 minor penalties from the Mountain Hawks in the opening frame. But now TCNJ has a little bit of a taste of their own medicine with the number 7 of Josh Kushner in the box, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. So TCNJ will have 1 minute and 44 seconds of penalty time to kill off here in the middle period. Before we get back up and running, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning into tonight's coverage of TCNJ hockey. Whether you're a Lions fan, whether you're a Mountain Hawks fan, or you're crazy like me and love watching college hockey on YouTube, we appreciate all of those tuning in, friends and family of the channel alike. Time has expired here in the intermission. It'll remain Bucinich and Spire between these two players, these two goaltenders, as Lehigh will start out their plan of attack. Like we said, 1:44 of penalty time remaining on Kushner. We'll get a check on the Widener score once they're up and running. Carollo Pascal running the show there tonight down in Aston as Widener opens up their season, and we're off and running here for period number 2 of the night. First power play opportunity for Lehigh this evening, their 3rd of the season at 2 last night. Couldn't convert on either of them, and nearly was a conversion there as Shane Malede had a good opportunity right in front. Wiring it high over the bar there was Gruber. That will come all the way out of the zone, out of the trapezoid, and his blue paint home is Ben Spire. And tracking back the other way is Jack Mishkin. Mishkin sends it up ice. Taken away there by Lagriola. Lagriola off of the waffle board of Spire, and Lehigh just trying to get out of their own zone. Now a 3-on-2 on the man advantage, trying to get through. Bucinich says no. He shuts the door with the pillows. And 2 TCNJ skaters colliding. That was Logan May and Joey Greenspoon coming together. And now we're going to get a whistle here. It's going to be another penalty against Lehigh. It's a cross-check. So we'll go 4-on-4 for the next 43 seconds. 18:59 to go into the second period. And it's going to be Max Toomey once again for a cross-check. His second CC penalty of the night.
Lehigh minor penalty number 20, Max Toomey, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Time in the penalty, 18 minutes, 59 seconds. Toomey, 2 minutes for cross-checking, 18:59 in the first period.
So 4-on-4 for the next 43 seconds here. 18:53 to go in the second period, and now 1-on-1, now even numbers the other way. Lehigh trying to dance through the defense. That was the number 12 of Morgan Waddell. And TCNJ will get on their horse. Scott Martin skating through the defense, trying to give her Gatsonis on the other side. Long range chance from May, just goes underneath the glove of Spire, but to the back end of the backboard. And Heinberg will get on his horse the other direction. Heinberg up to Waddell. Waddell and Gatsonis, the 12 and the 13, colliding for a brief moment. And Gatsonis will set things up there for Logan May. May through traffic down the near side. Penalty time is up. 4-on-4 time is up, and it's back to a power play here for TCNJ. Clearing it out of the zone there is going to be Gruber, and that'll go right behind the cage of Bucinich. TCNJ starting on their own end of the ice. 52 seconds to go in the Toomey cross-checking penalty. Martin will get things going as a quarterback of this power play, and that took a funky bounce off of Jack Ellis. Lagriola will retain possession of the puck. Now it'll just pop back out of the zone. TCNJ having to tag up. E.J. Galli, first time we're seeing his name tonight. He and Ellis will come back on, and that will skirt all the way down to the other end of the ice with under 30 seconds to go in the penalty to Toomey. Jack Ellis, the only goal scorer in this game so far, goes through the legs there of a defenseman. Helkowski on his horse. Helkowski blocked in front there by a Mountain Hawk. And now fighting at the opposite Zamboni doors were a couple of players there fighting along the boards as Martin will take it back. Martin over to Stout. Long range shot through traffic. Doesn't quite find Spire. And out of the box is Toomey. Even ice for both teams here. Toomey, who has been to the sin bin for 4 minutes tonight, has the puck back on his tape, gets it back over to Waddell. Waddell and Stout now fighting for it in the far left corner. Back across, Lehigh trying to start things over in the offensive zone. Long range chance, Bucinich covers, but it's rebounded, cleared out, and Lehigh back into their own zone. Galli trying to get things going, but it comes back over to Toomey. Toomey sees a hop over his tape, and Galli will try and get things going once again. Toomey back on the puck. He's been all over the ice so far as he'll put that straight into the glove of Bucinich, and now Martin and Toomey will exchange some pleasantries behind the play. That's actually going to be Martin, and it looks like Reed Powers, who's having some words behind the play. No penalty will be called, continuing to be 5-on-5 here. 16:11 to go in period number 2. And both teams will make changes on here. Second unit on for this TCNJ group, and they win the draw. Stefanik will shoot it in, just takes a funky bounce off the stanchion past Spire. And Stefanik trying to get back on the puck. Taken across there, back over to Goldstein. And Walter will come back with it the other direction, but he's going to get hit behind the play. Back over to Jack Ellis. He'll dump it over to Sislo, who'll start things over in the TCNJ end. Slowing the puck down there was Spire, setting things up for Jack Mishkin. Mishkin just trying to feed it all the way up there to Dylan Gagliardi. He's not able to get full possession of it. And Landon Lynch will slow the tempo a little bit. Ryan Carr fighting for the puck. It'll come back all the way over to Greenspoon. Matthew Greenspoon, brother Joey, currently on the bench right now. And that'll take a hop all the way over to the end of the ice. Gatsonis backing up, finishing his check there was Powers. And a couple of big hits there from Lehigh. They've got possession in the zone. Good hit there as John Curry falls to the ice for Lehigh. Trying to fight off a hit was Helkowski. Long range chance just goes underneath the glove of Bucinich. Thankfully, it goes to the other side. Now Goldstein and Sislo getting a little physical in the far corner as somebody's mouth guards come onto the ice. Some people thinking it's the puck. We continue to play on as Sislo just trying to get it out of his own end. Nearly a turnover. Racing for the loose change there was Curry. Trying to get it behind him as it takes a one hop off the stanchion there. Reed Powers just trying to backhand it a little bit. And finally, TCNJ will get it out of their own zone. Gatsonis looking to go coast to coast, but just a little offsides. With 14:23 to go in the second period, closing in on halfway point through tonight's action already, with TCNJ leading 1-0. And once you know it was the mouth guard of Colin Helkowski. He'll pop that thing right in the back in the digits. Want to protect those pearly whites as much as possible. Helkowski leads the team in scoring right now. 2 goals on the season, 2 assists for 4 points, leading it over Jake Barrera. Neither player on the score sheet yet tonight. Been a low-scoring game so far, but not even at the midway point through tonight's contest. A rematch of last night's game where Lehigh took the win 2-1, just barely, not going into overtime. Joey Greenspoon, 2-on-2 the other way, waffle boarded high into the air. Nobody knows where it is, and it's in the back of the net. And that is ACHA hockey at its finest. It's going to go to Joey Greenspoon, who was able to bat it into the back of the cage. What an opportunity there for TCNJ, and they double up their lead 2-0. And Greenspoon, his first of the season for the Belmead, New Jersey native. And TCNJ, we knew that they were cooking with gas here tonight. Tonight's game was personal after last night's loss, and they have got their biggest lead of the season. Holding back up at the point there was Lehigh. Waddell shoots it just a little bit under, and that will flutter nearly up into the netting, comes back straight down, and Martin trying to steer it out of harm's way. Now Lehigh desperate to get on the board. Shots 24-18, still in favor of TCNJ. The Lions leading 2-0. It'll be Greenspoon, Joey Greenspoon. It's both of the Greenspoons with goals this season, both at home as that shot goes wide of Bucinich. Nobody home in Brown. So dumping it all the way out of the way is Santo, and that will go the length of the ice. It'll be Greenspoon's first, assisted by Santo and, trying to see here, Scott Martin will hear the call.
TCNJ goal! His first of the season, scored by number 48, Joey Greenspoon. Assisted by number 24, Eric Santo. And by number 16, Scott Martin.
So TCNJ leading 2-0 here on the goal from Greenspoon. Two players with their first of the campaign. Scott Martin, his first assist of the season. And now just trying to get it back are Lehigh. Goldstein will send it in. Bucinich says no with the pads. And now we're going to get a call here. And we'll see what it is, and it looks like it's going to be Kushner going to the box once again. Kushner being dogged with a tripping call. TCNJ will go to the sin bin for the second time tonight. It's Kushner with the only TCNJ skater with penalties here. He's got one for cross-checking and one for tripping.
TCNJ minor penalty number 7, Josh Kushner, 2-minute minor for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 15 seconds. Kushner, 2 minutes for tripping at 12:15 in the second period.
So Kushner will get a pair for tripping, and Lehigh just trying to get themselves on the score sheet for the first time tonight, losing his twig all the way on the other end. There was Martin, and not able to get all the way through traffic was Lehigh. Long range chance, no dice. Back across all the way over to Michigan. Now here's Gruber trying to go forehand, backhand, just slices it right to the net. Back across to Knopf. Knopf to Malid. Malid over to Gruber. Top forwards on the ice right now for this PP1 unit for the Mountain Hawks, and clearing it. The length of the ice there was Barrera. And TCNJ, a well-needed clear 70 seconds to go on the 2-minute minor to Kushner. 1-on-1 the other way, 2-on-1 as Gruber sends it across. He is in front. The big bus says no. And the bus stopping all the pucks here tonight. Mike Bucinich, take a bow so far. He has been elite. 20 goals on 20 shots. Bucinich just trying to back end this TCNJ team, their first win of the season. Face-off controlled by Lehigh, nearly going in, nearly deflected in front there by Waddell. Second unit on as Heinberg will come up with it. Heinberg dropping it all the way over to Dylan Gagliardi. Gagliardi will rim it along the dasher board here, closing in on the halfway point through this game. 40 seconds to go in the penalty to Kushner. At the point, Gagliardi sets it up, trying to find it in front of Bucinich. Off of the side of the net there from Heinberg. Heinberg from his knees will lose it away. Santo trying to dig it out of the zone, saying no, there was Gagliardi. Another opportunity as Heinberg will spin around back to Gagliardi at the point. 18 seconds left, right in front. Waddell had no idea where it was. Bucinich out of position, backhanded all the way to the other end of Spire by TCNJ. They'll get a well-needed clear. And now a whistle here, and it looks like we're going to have an equipment issue. I believe the skate blade came off of Mike Bucinich. We're going to see what it is. Paul Baccio walking all the way over. Bucinich having an issue there with the skate blade. That probably explains why he is out of position. Just trying to fix that blade real quick. But no, well, we've got a break in the action. We'll recap what has been a fantastic first half of this game so far. Here at TSAI Field House, second home game of the season for this Lions team. TCNJ with their biggest lead of the season so far. One final tune-up before they enter interconference play against Canisius next Friday and Saturday night. Both games coming from the TSAI Field House. We'll have the coverage here, right here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. So that will be 2 weekends from now, with an off week for the Lions. It'll be Friday, October 5th, or Friday, October 4th, and Saturday, the 5th of October, where we'll be back here at TSAI Field House. Bucinich just trying to get some more repairs there. Paul just doing the best that he can here on such short notice. Linesman just making sure it's all good and regulation worth. So a little bit of a breather here for both teams. Bucinich says that it's okay. No, we're going to get some more opportunities here, and it looks like we're going to get a quick goaltending change while Bucinich will come out of the game. Ethan May will hop over the boards as Bucinich will go back to the bench for repairs, and Ethan May will come in. And if you're Lehigh, going to be licking your chops here as Bucinich just trying to get back there and get that skate blade repaired as fast as possible.
Now the net for Lions, number 84, Ethan May.
So May, who played all 60 minutes last night for the Bradford, Ontario native. 0-1 on the season, a 4.23, or rather, 0-1 on the season, a 2 GAA. A 95.4 save percentage from last night. May will just stand in while Bucinich gets repairs in the locker room. And Lehigh will try and drive it home here with a fresh goaltender with no warm-up time. And that gets ricocheted and launched all the way into the Lehigh bench. Some friendly fire here, as that was absolutely whipped by Heinberg. Rather, Parmenter nearly taken off the head of his own coach. And now Bucinich, during that play, will come back out onto the ice after getting repairs on the bench. Icing is not going to be waved off as Ellis was just too far back to do anything about it.
Now back in net for the Lions, number 33, Mike Bucinich.
So Bucinich, after getting repairs back in his crease, Ethan May will get credit for about maybe 10 seconds of play in this game. And that just takes a little bit of a high hop off of the netting. And looked to me that may have been, if this is the NHL, there'll be a delay of game call. I believe there's different rules here in the ACHA, so rather that was just a clear in the offensive zone for Lehigh, my mistake. Popping out of the zone there, Lehigh just trying to drag back it in. Played the Bon Jovi. We're past the halfway point through this game. TCNJ leading 2-0. In case you were just tuning in, goals from Jack Ellis and Joey Greenspoon bring us to where we are right now, a scramble behind Bucinich's office. Trying to get it back in there, digging at the puck is John Curry there. And now a partial breakaway, not Curry, hurry there. Not being able to hurry there was Pachalski, and that'll come back down the other length of the ice. Beating it out there is Curry. Curry and Stout fighting for it. Michigan will try and take it out of harm's way and steering it back, but it comes back over to the Lions. Ellis will see it behind him, but it'll come down, and Ben Spire will make the stop with 8:56 to go in the middle period. Back across, TCNJ is not able to keep it in the zone, and nearly tripping over the puck there was Charlie Long. Mason Goldstein trying to fight with it. Goldstein still on the puck, and falling a little bit behind him was Gatsonis. Looking for the shot was Long. Short side, no dice. Long with another opportunity, broken up by a Lion. That was Helkowski who had the puck deflect off of his skates. And it'll come back over to Mason Goldstein. Ripper of a chance. Bucinich is able to cover up his own rebound. And Lehigh suddenly just trying to knock on the door of Boos. Who has been 21 for 21 so far, and his team has been rewarding him on the other end of the ice. Sislo will win the draw for TCNJ. Helkowski trying to keep it going. Sislo finds it behind him, rather. And Barrera will try and take it out of there. Lehigh keeping in the zone. Long range chance wide of the net. Taking forward the loose change there. A scramble of players, and TCNJ will get it over to Sislo. Sislo trying to spring it ahead for May. Brought back into the TCNJ end as Martin will try and fend it back all the way over. Intercepted by Lehigh. Blocked in front there by a Lion. And here comes Barrera, who had the block, was held a little bit. No call on the play once again. Now a good opportunity. Nobody was home in the high slot. And Martin will track back into the Lions' end. That one comes up and hits Gagliardi into the shoulder just a little bit. He's able to block it down. Lehigh will come back with it. The Mountain Hawks with Gruber. Tape on the puck on the tape right now. Coming back to Gagliardi. Helkowski looking for the block. Gagliardi will take it away. It's intercepted by Martin, not before. Gruber will take it once again. Gruber just looking to have a little bit of space, is being hounded once again by Helkowski. 6:56 now to go in period number 2. TCNJ a 2-goal lead. Barrera back with it, backhands it off to Martin. He'll dump it all the way over to Helkowski, trying to go the long seam pass all the way over to May. May cannot connect. Here's Gruber off of the glove of Bucinich. Hit in front there was Barrero once again. Physicality ramping up once again, and buzzing in the zone are the Mountain Hawks. Bucinich doesn't make the save as it's blocked in traffic. And TCNJ looking for the spring pass. Helkowski was able to make contact past the red line. Icing is not going to be waved off. Helkowski clearly touched the puck past the red line. And we're going to get a face-off here. That was clearly deflected right at the far face-off dot. And Lehigh will get a call going their way. And Barrera. Now a little bit of confusion from the TCNJ bench, as skating back to the other end of the ice there was Colin Phillips, who's got an assist tonight. Looking for an opportunity, short side, saved by Bucinich once again, save number 23 for number 33. And now we're going to get a delayed penalty call. It's going to go against the Lions. Opportunity for Lehigh here, delayed penalty against TCNJ. Still with possession for it, trying to get it through, not able to. TCNJ will tag up. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be a high stick against the College of New Jersey. And it's going to be going against Matt Sislow here, 5:53 to go. Sislow, 2 minutes for high sticking.
TCNJ minor penalty number 14, Matt Sislow, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 53 seconds. Sislow, 2 minutes for high sticking, 5:53 in the second period.
So Lehigh's power play gets its third opportunity of the evening to operate, trying to go for the third time as a charm move, and cleared out of the zone there by TCNJ once again, who has been solid on the PK so far tonight. Sislow, the first skater that is not named Josh Kushner, that has been to the sin bin tonight for the Lions. 3 penalties for TCNJ, 5 so far for the Mountain Hawks. And Gatsonis being a little close for comfort there, digging and fighting and scratching for that puck are a gaggle of players, both in brown and white. Looking for the shot is Toomey. Trying to skate through once again, cleared out. No, not quite by Greenspoon, kept in there by Lehigh. Now Lagriola, short-handed opportunity for TCNJ, just a little bit in front of Santo. He can't quite pocket it home. And that'll go the length of the ice. Icing finally waved off with 51 seconds to go into the Sislow minor. Fours across the board to go here in period number 2. TCNJ continues to lead 2-0. Lehigh will win the draw in their own zone. Toomey will send it across. Seam pass screaming over to Charlie Long. Long fighting with Stout. Stout trying to take it away. Long continues to have it. He'll set the tempo down in the offensive zone. And it'll come all the way back over to Ryan Carr. Second power play unit on here for Lehigh. They try and dig things back out. Hit was Long behind the play. Now Martin will take it. He'll clear it out of the zone. Takes a little bit of a hop off of the dashboard board all the way into the end, where Max Toomey will collect for Lehigh. 13 seconds to go into the penalty to Sislow. One final opportunity, just a tad offside, and they're going to call it. It looks like Knopf blew a tire there at the blue line, fell down, couldn't quite get back on side in time. And that may have just killed this power play for TCNJ, as Lehigh is trying to find their legs, down 2-0, closing in on the second intermission. TCNJ will win the draw, tracking all the way back for it is Martin, and that will do it. Blows a tire right at the end of the penalty. Sislow's back on the ice, back at even strength for both squads here. And nearly an opportunity for Stefanik, taking advantage of a funky bounce over to Phillips. Phillips and Stefanik. Phillips trying to get it. Stefanik, another opportunity denied by Spire. Lehigh back the other way. Numbers 4-on-2 for the Mountain Hawks. Trying to break even. Big save from Bucinich. He has been elite tonight for the Lions. Stefanik once again Gets checked from behind there by Malid. And gloving it down there was Malid once again, right at the doorstep. Businic says no. Another opportunity just goes wide. Businic has been good. Green light hit right at the blue line. Malid wires one high and away. Another opportunity. That one at the side of the net. A dangerous opportunity against TCNJ. Lehigh still with an opportunity. That one cleared out there by Walter. Gruber still digging at it for the Mountain Hawks. Continuing to fight out the line and trying to go the distance. That's going to be an elbow up high, but no call. Phillips was looking for one. But Lehigh just trying to get fresh legs on. 2:29 now to go in the second. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This third period is going to be one hell of a show. Here. As trying to take it out of there is Martin. That will go all the way down. Ellis straight off of the bench. Drops it back. Gali looking for an opportunity. Saved by the stick there of Spire. And another opportunity for Sinicola. Being held as Parmenter right behind his own goal mouth. Goal cage, rather. And Tire legs on the ice. Tripped right at center was Walter. Continuing to let them play on are the referees. $1:46 to go in period number 2. TCNJ looking for a big shutdown period. Lehigh looking to get one here to build some momentum for the third. Digging back at his TCNJ, kept in by Lehigh. As that's hit behind the play there was Reed Powers. Hit out of the zone by the Lions. Pachalski was intended. Now Gali just trying to keep it out of the zone. Will be knocked out by Matt Sislow. And Toomey will collect back for it. Not far enough for icing. And now we're going to get a penalty here. Either a penalty or, and it is going to be a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be Toomey once again. His third penalty of the evening. And it's another roughing minor against Max Tooney. 1 minute 9 seconds to go here. And a late power play opportunity for TCNJ.
Lehigh minor penalty number 20, Max Toomey, 2 minute minor for roughing. Time of the penalty, 1 minute 9 seconds. Toomey, 2 minutes for roughing, 1 minute 9 in the second period.
So Lehigh winning the draw. TCNJ falling all the way over for the puck. That'll get cleared all the way out of the zone.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Martin gets dumped behind the play. They'll let him play on. Martin back with the vulcanized rubber on the tape. And back across over to Ellis. Ellis to Stout. PPU1 on the ice right now. 41 seconds to go in the middle period. TCNJ looking for another cushion goal. Martin over to Stout. Stout waiting. Stout firing. Spire gloving it down. Straight into the breadbasket it goes there. Ben Spire has seen 30 shots so far tonight. Saves even between both goaltenders, between Spire and Businic, 28 apiece. TCNJ continues to lead here by a pair. That one nearly cleared out of the zone, and they're going to say that that went up into the netting just barely. I think that went just below the little glass separation pieces. Of course, the linesmen and the referees have a better vantage point from down on the ice than we do up here, so it will be another faceoff to the right-hand side of Spire, which TCNJ will win. 20 seconds to go in the period. There'll be carryover penalty time if the Lions don't score here in the next 15 seconds. They're going to try to. Ellis all the way up, looking for an opportunity. Big stop by Spire again. He comes up big for the Mountain Hawks, trying to keep them in this game. Down 2 with 8.5 to go. Like we said earlier in the game, the shot count from last night, about 85 across the board, and a lot of shots and a very, very close game with very low scoring. One final opportunity, but TCNJ is just going to be offside, and that will do it for the second period tonight. TCNJ extends their lead going into the second intermission. They lead 2-0 over the Mountain Hawks of Lehigh. Going into the third period will be 51 seconds of penalty time, power play time for the Lions when we come back. You're watching TCNJ Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And we're back here for period number 3 of tonight's action between the TCNJ Lions and the Lehigh University Mountain Hawks here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting from the TSAI Field House. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trey Wright as we welcome you back to the final frame of play with the Lions trying to hold a 2-0 lead over the Mountain Hawks of Lehigh. Shots from that period, 32-28 in favor of TCNJ. TCNJ looking to come out of tonight with their first win of the season, going to game number 4, are 0-3, and trying to hand Lehigh their first loss of the season. The Mountain Hawks getting things going last night in a win over the Lions up in Bethlehem at the Steel Ice Center. Here we go for period number 3. And Stefanik cannot win the draw, and Lehigh will clear out. Mountain Hawks right now, 43 seconds of penalty time remaining in the 2-minute cross-check roughing minor towards Max Toomey, who already has 6 penalty minutes tonight for the Hawks. And dangerous play there from Martin as he tries to get things going here for the Lions to try and triple their lead. Opportunity there. Taking it away is May. Another good pass, trying to get right in front there was Spring and May. He couldn't quite get it off. Martin keeps it back at the top of the zone. 12 seconds now to go in the Toomey minor. One final opportunity for TCNJ. Martin can't quite corral that down. And rather, that was Lagriola who can't get it down. Toomey is out of the box, and Stout will collect back in. Even strength for both teams. Widener and Loyola will commence tonight in about 6 minutes' time. We'll be going live down in Aston, where Corella Pascal will have the call there. As the Pride open their season against Loyola, and that shot going a little wide. Another opportunity for Gruber at the doorstep. Save there by Busanic, and Toomey looking for his 8th penalty of the evening. He will take down a Lions skater. Taken down a 3-on-1 the other way. Busanic says no again. Down and trying to get out of the way. No goal as it trickles past the goal line. Mike Busanic taking another bow here tonight. He has been perfect so far, 30 for 30. And now Pachalski with a hit behind the play there on the 18 of Zach Knopf. Going back the other way is Galee. Galee will go off of the waffle board there of Ben Spire. Spire keeping his team back in this game, and will be called down for a hand pass here with just about 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes down in the third period. TCNJ up by a pair. Going over the scoring once again, it was Jack Ellis that got the party started in the first period on the power play, and then a weird bouncing play from Joey Greenspoon right at the doorstep puts us at a 2-0 game. As Busanic will cover at the other end of the ice. Both goaltenders getting their fair share of rubber. 63 shots total so far between each team. 33 for the Lions, 30 for the Mountain Hawks. As Ben Spire and Mike Busanic, 2 of the best goalies right now in D1. Busanic is trying to backstop this team to its first win of the campaign. Stefanik will take it out of his own zone here. Long-range shot just goes off of the end boards. Blowing a tire right in the corner there was Colin Phillips. Trying to take it in once again there, TCNJ. Lehigh getting it out of the zone. Now trying to take it out again is Heinberg, and he'll do so. Heinberg, a burst of speed near the far side. He is nearly taken down by a couple of Lions. He's still got the puck right at the doorstep. Saying no once again, stopped by the bus. Mike Busanic playing lights out hockey right now as he'll make the stoppage here. TCNJ looking to keep it a perfect 3 for 3 for teams that we're covering this weekend. Ryder won last night. Their game against Seton Hall later tonight will be streamed on Seton Hall's YouTube channel. As right at the doorstep again, they thought it went in for Lehigh, and it did not. Bucinich says, this is where I've got the puck in my glove. And he makes yet another stop for the big man wearing 33 for the Lions. So Rutgers actually got the winning started yesterday, a 5-1 win over William Patterson. And then Ryder obviously getting the 14-0 blowout win over the Pirates. TCNJ looking to keep it a perfect 3 for 3 on the weekend. And might have an opportunity here. They can get around in time. Lagriola nearly blew a tire there. They score! Pop in the bottle, there are the Lions. And it's 3 Goose TCNJ. And it's going to go to Eric Santo, his first of the season for the Flemington native. Santo, right place, right time. And a beautiful opportunity there, a defensive meltdown from Lehigh with Knopf blowing a tire. Lagriola got it right on the other side to Santo. He pockets it in for the bottle rocket. 3-0 TCNJ.
TCNJ goal! His first of the season scored by number 24, Eric Santo. Assisted by number 18, Ryan Lagriola. And by number 38, Joey Greenspoon.
So it's Santo from Lagriola and Greenspoon. That top line connecting once again. Greenspoon with a goal and assist tonight. 2 points for the older of the Greenspoon brothers, and looking for another opportunity where the Lions in front. And Lehigh just trying to get out of here with any sort of goal. Hit right at the center mark there was Barrera. He's able to get back onto his skates. Toomey down the far side, puts on the brakes. Contact between a brown and white jersey. Martin will steer it out of the way. And now far down the length of the ice, Helkowski was not able to get a stick on that. It'll be an icing against the Lions. 15:37 to go. TCNJ with a goal in every period so far. And they have cracked the code on Ben Spire. 3 goals on 34 shots. Still nothing from Lehigh. Still with plenty of time to play. They say a 3-0 lead is the worst lead to have in hockey, but with the possession game, and especially this transition offense from this New Jersey TCNJ team, they are having a ball out here and just trying to get win number 1 of the campaign. And might be another goal coming as May fans wickedly on the shot. Senecola trying to dig it away from him as the 221s collide. Heinberg trying to get Lehigh back into this contest. It's been an even game so far except for the goal scoring, as Gruber will take it across some line combinations here from the Joshua Hand crew. Gruber now on the same line as Heinberg as he's trying to get his top duos together. Big hit there at the blue line there from Gatsonis. Both those guys on the same line. He's going to hit both of them. Kushner trying to go through the legs. He can't get it, and they score again. Kushner, an opportunity in front. 4-0, the Lions lead. And this time it's Gali who will pocket the loose change for his first of the season. And the Lions a commanding 4-0 lead. And it's looking more and more likely like we're going to get a W in Lawrenceville tonight. Gali from Kushner and Stout here for the 4th goal of the evening for TCNJ. Cooking with gasoline and a pinch of something else as Lehigh just trying to hold on here as much as they can.
TCNJ goal! His first of the season scored by number 6, EJ Gilly. Assisted by number 7, Josh Kushner. And by number 91, Nick Stout.
So Kushner all over the score sheet tonight, both in penalties, and now will get his first point of the evening. Bucinich just trying to keep things going and nearly going in goal. That was Lehigh's best chance of the evening so far, just trickling past. Another opportunity going wide of the Boston net. Lehigh scrambling, another opportunity. Bucinich will cover once again. In front there, a little dangerous, and now we're going to get some pushing and shoving as a late chance there. Couldn't quite tell who that was. And it's going to be John Curry who was trying to dig at it there for Lehigh as they're still down 4-0. It's a very similar game to what we saw last night as Bucinich can't collect his own rebound. That's kept it at the zone. Now it'll pop out there as Michigan couldn't corral it. Very similar game to what we saw last night in terms of shots on net, but it has been a tale of two tendies between Bucinich and Ben Spire. That one goes off the end there. That was blocked in front by Goldstein, it looks like. Taken across again. Wheeling and dealing is Matt Sislo. He'll put one just to the left of the net, and they're going to say that that was an icing and behind the center line. Just a little too far back there for TCNJ, and they're going to call it backwards here with 13:08 to go in the third period. TCNJ, 4 goals on the night. Lehigh still nada. Plenty of time left for Lehigh to try and get back into this game. TCNJ just trying to hold on as that's skied up into the netting and it'll be out of play. And now the linesmen talking it over to where this faceoff is going to be. There looked to be a discussion from the Lehigh side that it should have been a delay of game. We'll see what the linesmen say, talking to Duco and Bacho at the point. Rather at the bench. Nobody's going to go to the box for a delay of game, so we'll continue to play on. Now the Lehigh bench getting a little heated here. But we're going to get back and going as Ellis will come onto the ice. Same thing there with Walter, who will take the draw. Rather, Lagriola will take the draw, loses it to Lehigh, and Goldstein will try and get things going for the Mountain Hawks once again. Michigan at the point, sends it in, batted down with a high stick from Lehigh. TCNJ will take advantage of it and cleared all the way out of the zone. And icing is going to be called there. Not sure if Michigan caught a piece of that. He did not. And if you're just tuning in and looking for the Widener-Loyola game, that'll be on another live stream on our channel here tonight. Corolla Pascal having the call of that. As Widener will open their season. TCNJ trying to close out their first win of the campaign, keeping it close to the bench there, where the Lions, that'll skirt all the way down the end of the ice. It's Matthew Korobko, who was getting some minutes here tonight, as Santo trying to come in here. Back the other direction comes Lehigh, trying to skirt around, going short side on Bucinich. He covers the rebound, a scramble in front. As the Lions just trying to protect their den right now. And knocked down, it looks like that's going to be Sislo, who was knocked to the ice for a brief moment. It'll be a face-off outside of the zone. 12-12 to go here in period number 3. Lions lead 4-0. Lehigh just trying to get back into this game. They scored 2 last night, one of them very late in the game to take it away from TCNJ. And another face-off with 3 seconds gone here in the third period. And again, looking at the scoreboard, you would think the shots would be a lot more lopsided, even at 36 apiece. 72 shots total, approaching the 78 mark that Ryder alone had last night against Seton Hall, and that's nearly brought in a scramble in front. Bucinich trying to cover it, still scrambling, they score! Lehigh finally gets on the board with 11:58 to go, a scramble in the front, and the Mountain Hawks break the shutout bid for Bucinich. And it looks like it's going to be John Curry first in the Selly line to get things going. And Lehigh, midway through the third period, finally gets on the scoreboard and Brown delivers. And it's going to be from Curry, his first of the season. I believe it should be the first of his career for the freshman from Illinois. And now TCNJ just trying to get back into the dance. Late here, down or up by 3. And it's going to be assisted by Knopf and Parmenter here for Lehigh. Now Lehigh just trying to get back into here. TCNJ just trying to defend. Mountain Hawks have finally solved Bucinich on shot number 38, as the icing will be waved off there by Helkowski. TCNJ looking to get things going, and now down the other end of the ice, a mad dash for it. Trying to get it once again. Stout will say no.
Lehigh goal, his first of the season, scored by number 24, John Curry, assisted by number 18, Zach Knopf, and number 22, Noah Parmenter.
Beautiful chance in front for the Lions to try and go back up by 4. Denied once again by Spire, who is trying to backstop his team into getting back into competition. Again, still plenty of time for Lehigh to get back into this one. Hard part is over, getting the first goal of the night a little bit late as a big collision as Helkowski is knocked partially to the bench, to the ice. Kushner driving, Kushner losing an edge. Looking for the ACHA hat trick with a goal, a penalty, and an assist. Not particularly in that order, but nonetheless Kushner with his best opportunity of the night so far. Lehigh playing with urgency, Stout defending, Bucinich will steer that aside. Stout still trying to get it away as Pachalski will backhand in, not quite out of the zone. Lehigh will try and get it away as Gotsonis just trying to steer it out. Under 10 now to play in period number 3. TCNJ leading 4-1 as that shot dangerously close to the goal mouth of Bucinich. That was Charlie Long looking to bring Lehigh back within 2. Kushner receives a long airmail pass, but it comes over to Pachalski, and now nearly an opportunity. Few players going down. Forget about hockey. It's bowling night here at SAI. Couple of players going down. I knew one of my stupid jokes would get Colton Reynolds, our TD tonight, just absolutely cracking up. After today, you needed it, buddy. And that one will go the length of the ice once again, icing against the Lions. And that was about the most ACHA. We've seen a lot of prime ACHA plays here tonight. We had the second goal for TCNJ, which literally just all the way up into the rafters, coming back down and just landing perfectly into the back of the 4x6, and then whatever you want to call that. Puck comes back out of neutral territory. Lehigh not able to get it back. TCNJ looking to go back up by 4. 9:05 to go. Lehigh from long range. Unsuccessful chance there from Parmenter. Back across again. Fighting forward is Knopf. Not able to get it out. Stout will stoutly try and clear it out of the zone, and here come the Lions. 2-on-1 the other way, trying to go over to Kushner, and off of the post! Kushner, another opportunity. He has been knocking several times on the back of that goal, just barely off of the side iron. Back across once again, Greenspoon. The younger Greenspoon brother with a goal, the only goal on opening night last week. Trying to add with his brother on the score sheet right now. 8:15 to go, Lehigh down by 3. TCNJ looking to hold on to this one. And another 3-on-1 opportunity for the Lions. Stefanik across, blocked there in front by Sinacola. Actually, that was Justice with potentially the game-saving play. That'll get airmailed up into the netting. A 3-on-1 opportunity, and Justice denying Stefanik there. Again, potentially saving the day here if Lehigh can potentially get back into this game, but time is running out for the brown and white Mountain Hawks. Matt Greenspoon will lose the draw. It comes back over to Justice, who may have saved the game, and now his team is potentially going to reward him. Off of the glove of Bucinich, trying to cover up the rebound. Dumped behind the play. There was a Mountain Hawk. That was Goldstein, who was dumped behind the play. Icing is going to be waved off. Goldstein clamoring for a call. He won't get it. That will take a hop off of the stanchion. Now screaming back into the play is Jesse Heinberg. Player losing a stick there as Heinberg just tries to skate through the defense. Gets past one Lion, can't get through two. Stick to side. Lehigh desperately trying to get back into this game. Under 7 to go here, and a beautiful glove stop by Mike Bucinich. 40 saves on 41 shots as the Mountain Hawks have taken the lead shots-wise. But they still trail by 3. TCNJ just trying to close things out for win number 1 of the campaign. Chased out of the face-off circle is Joey Greenspoon. Not going to matter as Lehigh, long-range chance there from Toomey. Gets blocked in front there by Bucinich once again. Bucinich, 41 for 42, not quite perfect, but it's still done his job here tonight. His team looking to reward him on the other end as Lagriola not able to get there. 2-on-2 for the Mountain Hawks. Skating through traffic, dancing through is Gagliardi. Trying to get through actually was Waddell. And another stop there by the Bus. 6:47 to go here. TCNJ still leads. And Mike Bucinich has been fantastic so far this season. Although he is 0-1 with a 4.23 GAA, 90% save percentage, and the offense can cook like it has been tonight. I think this duo of Bucinich and May should be good to go here entering any CHL play. Long-range chance there from Michigan denied. Michigan another opportunity denied again. This time Knopf will take it back. Knopf loading the gun, back across, blocked in front there by Santo, and he'll clear it out. Joey Greenspoon colliding there with Toomey once again. And a good deke there from Martin to try and get away from a Mountain Hawk. Stout and Toomey fighting for it. Now they throw hands for a brief moment, and Helkowski racing for the loose puck. Helkowski trying to get behind the play. 2-on-1, now a 2-on-0 opportunity. He scores! Goal number 3 of the season. Colin Helkowski makes it 5-1 Lions. Beautiful play in front. Beautiful effort there from Helkowski. And that is how your team work right there. 5-1 TCNJ, back up by 4. Back across once again, looking for another one as Logan May nearly had an opportunity to put the touchdown on the board. May back with the puck. Hounded there from behind once again there by Carr. Carr now in transition. Lehigh down by 4. Closing in on 5 minutes to go here in period number 3.
TCNJ goal! Bears third of the season, scored by number 8, Colin Wilkowski. Assisted by number 12, Jake Barrera. And by number 16, Scott Martin.
Another opportunity steered aside by Spire, just trying to get to the end of this game. TCNJ wanting to tutty here. 5 minutes to play in period number 3. It has been all Lions in this third period so far, with 3 red lights flashing in period number 3 for TCNJ. Walter gets hip checked into the boards there by Gruber. Physicality starting to ramp up here as Lehigh just trying to send a little bit of a message before the Lions end up on their off week. TCNJ will be back here at TSAI in 2 weeks. The weekend of October 4th and 5th when they'll take on the Golden Griffins of Canisius. But now just trying to close out a 5-1 lead over Lehigh. And looking for more once again is Pachalski. Pachalski steering away a little bit. And that's intercepted there once again by Michigan. And steered aside. 4 minutes now to play. TCNJ looking for win number 1 of the season. They say third time is a charm. How about 4? As tied up there once again was Pachalski. And looking for just a little bit of a less of a sting there is Toomey. He loses possession, trying to get it as Kushner. But Michigan will steer it aside again, and it'll dump and chase. Fresh legs on here for the Mountain Hawks. Back aside, Kushner trying to keep him sleeping. Big whack there from Kushner, and a waffle board into the corner. Kushner has been hounding them tonight. He's got 4 shots on goal as Michigan nearly gets put into the boards there. Lehigh will just dump it once again. 3:10 now to play in period number 3. Just trying to get anything going as tumbling to the ice was Knopf. Actually, that was Landon Lynch as a 2-on-1 for Lehigh developing. Knopf all the way over, Long to his right. Long looking for the tap-in pass. Just a little too far behind the biscuit. 2:50 now to play. Greenspoon sends it over. Korobko will send it in, goes high over the bar. No shot on net. Stefanik puts it on this time. Steered aside by Spire once again. And Knopf will take it back. Sislo sets it up for Korobko. TCNJ just going to be peppering Ben Spire like there is no tomorrow. And Lehigh just trying to get out of here with any sort of comfort. Toomey with speed. Toomey with finesse. Toomey not with a goal. That will be a save by Bucinich. Toomey back on the puck. Sends it through traffic. Hits nobody. Sticks in the air. 2 minutes to go in period number 3. TCNJ with a huge lead going into the final pair here of game number 4. TCNJ with 3 wins last season, trying to get 33% of the way there in game number 4. Still a mad scramble in the far right corner for the puck. Still players going. Sislo will hit the deck. And now the linesman will call it off as they lose sight of the puck. $1:35 to go here in period number 3. Shots about even from where they were last night as well. 85 exactly to where we were last night up in Bethlehem. Likely the final shift for these Lions before win number 1 of the season. Helkowski trying to take it away and dig at it, just trying to stall the Lions. One opportunity, that one goes wide of Bucinich. Another chance there, that was coming from Ted Justice. who will steer it across over to Gruber. Gruber back over, just takes a dangerous bounce away off the wall. And that one will go end to end on the half wall. And Helkowski will take it back the other way. Big hit from Helkowski. He'll get hit as well.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Another opportunity there. Lehigh in transition. Looking for their final opportunity of the night, just trying to get anything back. Loading things up are the Hawks, and Bucinich gets bailed out by a good back check from TCNJ. And that's probably the one mistake that Mike Bucinich has really made so far tonight. Trying to get it again, and they score! With 30 seconds to go, Lehigh will get one back, going back to Bethlehem. It is 5-2 TCNJ. And still, Lions with really good odds of coming out of here tonight with a win. We'll see who got it for the Hawks in just one moment. And it looks like it's going to be Justice getting a goal there, assisted by Heinberg and Malid.
Lehigh goal, his first of the season, scored by number 5, Ted Justice. Assisted by number 23, Jesse Heinberg, and number 21, Shane Malid.
But 5 seconds to go here in the third period. 2 seconds, 1 second, and put it in the books as a W. For the first time on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, call it a win for the TCNJ Lions. They defeat Lehigh 5-2 your final, and the Lions are in the win column for the first time in 24-25. Final shots on goal there. 46-41 in favor of Lehigh, but they can't solve Mike Bucinich as many times as they would like to. TCNJ gets their first win of the season, and they will enter the off-weekend happy campers before entering NECHL play against Canisius in 2 weeks' time. But that's going to wrap it up here for tonight's coverage of TCNJ Division I hockey. If you're here in person, stick around for the D2 game. And if you're tuning in here via YouTube, go stick around and support our guys over at Widener University as the Pride take on the Greyhounds of Loyola. Puck drop was about 20 minutes ago, so go and support us all the way over there. But on behalf of Emily Cott and Colton Reynolds, my name is Trey Wright. 5-2 TCNJ, your final. They go to 1-3 in 2024. And we'll see you next time here from TSAI Field House in 2 weeks. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight's coverage of TCNJ hockey, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.